All right, so this is a 5 to 10 minute sequence that I really believe will hit everything, expand everything, hit all the major muscle groups and joints in a short amount of time. You can do this every day. I'm going to kind of do it in real time, in real life, so hopefully it'll stay pretty short. I'm going to aim to keep this at around 5 to 10 minutes, okay? So first things first, whether you're coming in cold or warm, like if you've already done a workout, it doesn't matter. I think that we should always just start slow in general, just so that we're always mindful and really paying attention to how we feel. Okay, so first things first, let's start in child's pose. So we'll do child's pose for a few breaths. So sit back into your hips, and you're going to sink low, and we're going to stay here. So I would recommend dropping your forehead all the way down to the floor, and we'll just settle into your hips, settle into your low back. Feel everything sink in for a few breaths. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. A few cleansing breaths here. Inhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Great. All right, so from here, let's pop up onto hands and knees. We'll do a couple cats and cows real quick. So we'll go wrists, elbows, shoulders in alignment, knees right under hips, 90 degrees all the way around on your joints. We'll round up, we'll take a quick cat, inhaling. And then when you exhale, reverse it, take a little cow. So a little arch in the back, lift the chest, pull your shoulders down, and then inhale to round. And then exhale to cow. Okay, so we'll just do this a few times as well to get the spine warmed up. Again, whether you're already warm from a workout or you just woke up and you're getting your day started, it's always good to do these movements. All right, let's go to neutral spine. Let's take a couple twists real quick to open up the spine. Let's reach the right arm up to the sky, right arm up. And then exhale, take it under, thread the needle underneath the left arm, drop the head and shoulder down to the floor. Inhale, reach the arm up again. And then exhale, take it underneath. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, opening up, and then exhale, take it through. Come back to center. Tabletop, neutral spine, left arm reaches up to the sky, open up the chest, and then exhale, take it under and twist. Inhale, reach all the way up again. Exhale. Inhale again, one more. And then exhale, take it under, thread the needle again, and bring the shoulder all the way down. Come back to center, tabletop again. Curl your toes under, and let's come into a downward facing dog. And you can pedal out your heels here, so bend one knee, straighten out the other. Especially if it's your first down dog, you might be feeling a little cold and stiff. Like I just got out from sitting in my car, so I'm feeling a little cold and stiff. I'm just gonna take it nice and easy. From here, after I take a breath or two in downward facing dog, then I'm going to shift my weight forward into a high plank. Okay, so shoulders over your wrists. So let's take a high plank here. Shoulders over your wrists, take a deep breath in. Take it down into your knees, push back, child's pose. Shift back forward into tabletop, downward facing dog again. Stretch it out, getting it nice and open, and then turn your knees in. So bend one knee at a time, turning them in, and feel your hips open up, maybe your side body, your low back, your hips, your glutes, and then shift forward again into high plank. So high plank is on your hands. Take a deep breath in here, and then exhale, bring it back down to your knees, push back, child's pose again. All right. So from here, let's stay low. Let's take one little cobra here. You're gonna slide through your hands, look low, stay low, pull your shoulders back, lift the heart, press your feet down, and then exhale again, push back, downward facing dog. Okay, let's take a couple postures here. Reach the right leg up to the sky. Keep your hips nice and square. It doesn't have to come up high. Exhale, step through in between your hands. Drop your back knee to the floor. Okay, so we'll do a kneeling low lunge. and we'll take a couple postures here. So from here, let your hip fall forward, your shoulders are pulled back. I drop the mic. Inhale, reach the arms up to open up the heart. And then exhale, take your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers to take your chest and shoulders a little deeper. One more breath here. And then exhale, bring it back down. Lift up, pop up your back knee so that you're in low lunge. Twist the right arm up to the sky so you get a little spinal twist here. And then exhale, bring it back down. Step forward this time into forward fold so we can get a little hamstring stretch here. So while you're in hamstring stretch, bend, while you're in forward fold, bend your right knee, straighten out your left leg so that you get a little hip stretch here, and then take your left hand to your hip, and then exhale, bring it down. Now bend your left knee, straighten out your right leg. Bend your left knee, straighten out your right leg, and then bring your right hand to the hip and give it a little stretch here. And then exhale, bring it back down again. All right, inhale, halfway up, flat back. So remember, we want to almost slightly arch the back here, pull the shoulders down, lift the heart. And then exhale, bring it back down, let everything go. Step back into plank, high plank on your hands. Deep breath in, activate your shoulders. Exhale, bring it back down to your knees and push back into child's pose. All right, we'll take another quick low cobra here. So slide through in between your hands, keep your butt up, slide through, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, breathe in. And then exhale, push back, downward facing dog again. And we'll do the other side. Left leg reaches up. Keep the hips square here. And then exhale whenever you're ready. Pull it all the way through. Drop your back knee. Okay, so left leg is forward. So again, a couple things to keep in mind. Make sure that your knee is right over your ankle. Your hip is falling forward. Chest is open, shoulders pull back. And then arms up to take it a little deeper. You can always lean a little bit to the side if you want to deepen that stretch in your hip and psoas. And then take your hands behind you if you want to go deeper into the shoulders and chest. So now we're opening up the hips, the shoulders, the chest, the heart. You can even send your head back a little bit, open up the throat. And then exhale, bring it back down. Lift up your back knee, pop up, twist to the left now. Left side reaches up, spinal twist, deep breath in. And then slowly bring it back down again. Step forward again into forward fold. So hang out here for a second. Forward fold, hang out here. You can grab your opposite elbows for a second so that you can deepen the hamstring stretch and release your low back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let go. Hands down to the floor. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, bring it back down. Bend your right knee again. Straighten out your left leg. So you're going to lean and shift, twist. Bring your left hand to your hip. Inhaling. Exhaling, bring it back down. Now switch, bend your left knee, straighten out your right leg. Right hand comes to the hip. Lift the heart, give it a little twist, inhaling. And then exhale, bring it back down again. Straighten it out, flat back, inhale halfway up. Exhale, bring it back down. Great, step back into plank. Drop down to your knees. Child's pose, give it a little breather. Okay, we're shutting it down here in just a few. So we did a little crescent lunge, we did a hip opener, heart opener, and then a little twist, a little hamstring, a little hip, and now we'll go into glutes. So curl your toes under, pop up, tabletop, lift up. Reach the right leg up to the sky again, keep the hips square. And then exhale, sweep it all the way through. Let's come into pigeon. Okay, so in pigeon, you want to keep your hips square and level. Okay, see if you can bring that right foot up by your left hand. Okay, try to square up your hips here. Make sure that you're not leaning over onto your right hip. So you want to make sure that you're nice and centered. Okay, so you can stay up here if that's pretty intense. If you want to take it a little deeper and you feel like you can rest into it, come all the way down to your forearms or bring your head all the way down to the floor. So we'll hang out here for a few moments. So make sure you are taking deep breaths. So the breath is everything, right? So take a deep breath in. With every exhale, you should feel like you're deepening the stretch and you're getting a little more spacious and open through the hip. It's the area where we tend to hold a lot of stuff as well, a lot of baggage, emotional baggage, stress. Take another deep breath in here. And whenever you're ready, slowly pop back up onto your hands, curl your back toes under, pop up, and then push back, downward facing dog. Shake it out for a moment, and then we'll switch legs. Left leg reaches up to the sky, hips are square. Exhale, step forward into pigeon. Shift forward again. Make sure that your left foot is up by your right hand as best as possible. Keep your hips square. Make sure that you're not leaning into your left side. Okay, so you want the weight in the middle. And you might notice that one side is a little tighter than the other. So if that happens, it's all good. Just adjust accordingly. So maybe you don't want to come all the way down on this side, or maybe it feels fine to come down on both sides. So wherever you're at, come on down. If you're able, come down to your forearms. And we'll stay here for a couple moments, and then we'll shut it down here in a bit. So feel the weight, feel the hip open up. Maybe one more breath here, sinking in. Slowly, whenever you're ready, come up. Okay, back toes under, pop up, downward facing dog again. Give a little pedal out through your heels, stretch it out, turn your knees. Walk it up slowly to the top, and then take a seat on your mat. Let's take your hands behind you. Little chest opener here, lean back, open up the heart. Take a deep breath in into your chest. Maybe open up your throat a little bit. One more breath, inhale here. Exhale. My mic keeps popping off. And then we'll bring it all the way down to the floor. So let's lay down and we'll do a quick bridge. Make sure that we hit your glutes and your hamstrings here. So walk your heels back towards your fingertips if you can. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to slowly lift your hips up. And then maybe we can deepen this by walking the shoulders under, interlace your fingers underneath you, and then pop up. Take a deep breath in. So really focus on pressing through your feet and then opening up. Up if you want to take a quick happy baby here. So feet up, tailbone down. Take a deep breath in. Back, kind of crack and settle into the floor. Nice. Slowly bring it back to center, and then drop your knees over to the passive twist. Left knees drop over, look over to the right. So knees drop over to the left, look over to the right. Passive twist, let the low back release. Take another deep breath in here. All right, bring it back to center. Again, bring your knees into your chest. If it feels okay, maybe you can roll up to seated. Extend your legs out. Reach your arms all the way up. Inhale, and then exhale. Fold. And you are all done here. Spine open up. Your lat, your shoulder blades, your hamstrings. Take a deep breath. And slowly bring it back. All right, a little bonus encore here. If you want to bring your feet together, open up your knees wide. You can take a little easy inner thigh butterfly stretch. Always rock it side to side so you can get the hips and the low back. All right, and that's it. Should have gotten the spine open, activated all the important parts